Hello, everyone. It is August 12th, 2024, the very last official day of Lionsgate. That was on August 8th. And this year, in case you haven't felt it, was extremely poignant because we had 8888. We had 8 for the month of August. We had 8 because of the date. And when you take 2024, 2024, it equals what? 8. Very good, children. So we had the power of 3 8s, and today is the last day for this magical, magnetic is what the word they want to use, event. So we also are in the midst of, let me phone a little bit, of Mercury in retrograde. So we do have a little bit of communication issues going on. You could, I never like to say you will, you could be feeling a bit unsettled. In fact, another group I am in, one of the women came out and said, I'm not feeling sad, but I'm just feeling really heavy. Well, this is one of the reasons why, because we have Mercury in retrograde, the very end of Lionsgate. We had the climax of the Perseus, good morning, Barbara, of the Perseus meteor shower last night, which I love watching. I did get to see a few of the meteors shooting across the sky. So we have a lot of, hello, Angela. We have a lot of very big cosmic events that are very real. I mean, you can read about them. And how is all of that, Barbara, I will get you on the list. How is all of that affecting you? You'll be the first one, darling. Affecting you and your energy and how you're going to propel yourself forward. And I alluded a little bit, and I'm not going to get into it because I may start crying again, and I've had enough of that for a while. We had a family medical emergency last week. Everything is fine. Everything is moving forward. Nobody died. But it was very earth-shattering. We'll just leave it at that. And in the process of all of this, sitting in ICU, sitting in the hospital, wondering what's the next step, all of these things, it takes a drain on your mind, body, and soul, physical, mental, emotional, and spiritual. So I have taught you, and students of the BU program will attest to this, that in all of the modules throughout the program, the one they send, good morning, Shay, the one they spend categorically the most time is Camuel, the angel of self-love. Because by the time they get to that module, they are now almost halfway through the course. And they are beginning to take their time, but they are learning, Angela, will be after Barbara. They are learning the importance of taking care of yourself. Now, society has said that, good morning, Maura, it's so lovely to see you. Why didn't Facebook? I don't know why they didn't, but I guess you would like a card reading. The importance of loving yourself is beyond important. Society says, oh, you're being selfish. Oh, you're being greedy. How dare you raise your prices? How dare you take time out for yourself? How dare you say what you want? So as an example, I share this story. I haven't shared it for a while, I don't think. My husband loves to cook, and I'm very lucky in the sense where he pretty much cooks 80% of the time. Pretty much. And years ago, we would have a conversation like many of you, what would you like for dinner tonight? And I would frequently say, I don't know. And good morning, Michelle. One day he finally just got like, why can't you make a decision? I'm sorry, let me rephrase this. When I say I don't care, it doesn't mean I don't care. It means I am open to suggestions. Therefore, when I make an opinion, when I have an opinion of what I want for dinner or what I want to watch on TV or what I want to do, you better pay attention. Because when I say I don't care, it's not that I don't care. Good morning, Mira. It means I am opened. I'm curious. What's available? So when I make an opinion, that's an act of self-love. So see how that lands with you. Something as benign as what's for dinner and you going, I don't care. Are you really ambivalent and don't care because you have no excitement about food and like, whatever, it's whatever? Or are you leaning into possibilities? Because, my beauties, when you love yourself more, and it will never be enough because we have this thing, we're human, no matter where you come from, what galaxy you're from, you are human now, you have human traits, you have this thing called ego. And ego says, seriously, you're taking time out? You have all these things over here to do, and you're taking time out for you right now? You're taking time out to sit by the pool. You're taking time out. Good morning, Isabella. You're taking time out to take a bath, go for a walk, garden. How dare you? When you have a list of chores and a list of things to do, how dare you? How dare you not? Because right now, my morning smoothie is quite full. I'm going to take a sip. It's going to start depleting. So, Isabella, I will put you on the list. You are fourth, honey. As this depletes, it's not going to be very nourishing. I'll have nothing left to give back to me. So use yourself, use that imagery of a glass. You are the glass, you are the vessel. How full is your glass? So you may have even seen that phrase, how full is your glass? Mirror, you got it. And if you are anything below half full, you need to take care of yourself first, because the less full your glass is, the less you have to give to others, whether it's your partner, your family, your friends, your clients, your coworkers, your whatever it is that you're doing, you will begin to do so begrudgingly. You will begin to do so with anger as the bottom common denominator versus one that I have so much to give. I can help. I can do this. Because you love all foods, right? So you have the same conversation. Oh, Michelle, I almost missed you, honey. You're on the list too. So you do these things of I don't care, but you really do, but it's not important. So yesterday I did a tremendous amount of garden therapy. There are a few trees, shall I say, that no longer exist because it was good anger management for me, frustration on how can this happen again. So I'm out there, I am beet red, but it was glorious. I'm taking branches out because we live right in front of some woods, taking branches out to the woods, let the critters do their thing. I'm clearing out some brush, clearing out the gardens, tightening everything up because it's been a while since I've been able to do that. And then I relaxed on our deck, laid out on the couch for a bit. Zeke snuggled up. He really likes that couch outside. And just exhaled and released into it. And then I said, I want spinach pie. We had already gotten the ingredients the day before, and I think that's what I want for dinner. So I made up the spinach pie. The picture you will see in a post below this. It's an old family recipe. My cousin was married to a Greek who happened to be a chef. So I'm thinking it's a pretty authentic recipe, but it's our family's form of comfort food. But it's so high protein. It's spinach, it's eggs, it's feta, it's cottage cheese. I'm missing something. Of course, there's dill and scallions, but no, it's high profile. I can talk English. It's a high protein packed food. It's nourishing. I took care of myself. And because I did that yesterday, that big old detoxing yesterday, I can be here and on for you right now. So I would love to hear some of your acts of love that you do for you that replenish your mind, body, and soul. And then the next question for you is, how often are you participating in that act? So last week when I was like bottomed out, They were a lot of baths because there's no energy involved in a bath except running the water. A friend of mine said, hey, my massage therapist is right here. It's like literally 3 blocks away. Are you going to make an appointment? I said, I'm too tired. I'm too tired to pick up the phone, call a woman and make an appointment and go 4 blocks. I was too tired. Bath it was. But then I went for not an hour and a half, but a 2-hour massage on Saturday because I had the energy now to drive 15, 20 minutes. And this woman is a gem. We talked about, ironically, you guys are funny. We talked about crystals. We talked about so many things. She's fabulous. And I left there exhausted because she just worked it all out of me. Took another bath and went to bed early. So those are acts of love, but understanding not every act is the best act for you in that moment. Because sometimes you're just too tired to drive like 2 or 3, 4 blocks. It's just, you have no coins left to live. I have never done a 2-hour massage. Shay, this was my first. I was a virgin 2-hour massage person. Because an hour to me is a pure tease. So the 2-hour was bliss. And it went by so fast. It went by too fast, actually. It's 11:11. Everybody, focus right now. Focus right now. 11:11. The doors of mastery are open. How are you going to step through it? What are you going to claim as your, hello Georgette, what are you going to claim as your soul's right? What are you going to claim as you? Angela, I'm getting out and moving my body more, at least 30 minutes of exercise every day, walking in nature and taking a long bath at night. Fabulous. Fabulous. Okay, is there anything else you all wish to share today? Not right now. Okay, let us begin for readings. Barbara, darling, you are up first. The angels have chosen you. And Angela, it's time you and I have a session, baby. It's time for you to I think they've said that before. Maybe it is your sign you need a 2-hour massage. Being in the moment, Mira, right? It's an act of self-love, Mira, but it's not, that's a way to be always, but that's not necessarily an act of self-love. So, oh, Barbara, you got from the Angel Chatter deck. If you all are unfamiliar, it is this deck, the very first deck I channeled the deck and guidebook in 2 weeks, available at angelchatter.com. The symbols, which became sigils, which I now, as they tell me, are actually a form of light language, deepens your connection to whatever angel it is. So as the cards come out, you'll see different light language symbols based on the angel. So Barbara, you got Gabriel with the message of miraculous happenings. So everybody lean in and listen to this because you are all present, especially if you're live, but it will apply if you're watching the replay. Because of everything we have undergone, Perseids last night, the tail end of Lionsgate, the 888, Mercury in retrograde, plus other cosmic amazing things that are happening, we are stepping into, we are primed to receive the miracles that we have been pining for. We are primed to achieve our soul's truest desires, not the ones you think you have in order to be successful or prosperous or recognized as a leader. Everybody on right now, almost everybody right now, is a goddesspreneur. So this is your time to step into what it is. Listen to your leaders, your mentors, as they guide you, but the good ones will say, take what resonates. Be open, and I'll switch it, be open to the others. Because sometimes those things that can repel you, is actually going to give you the biggest leap. The thing that scares you will give you the biggest leap. So don't push it away, but be open to the concept, the ideas, whatever it is. Be open to that. So Barbara and everybody listening, will you, I like how you're doing that. Thank you. Will you permit yourself to be open to receive the miracles that you have been desiring? What a great card to start the day. Love it. Thank you so much.